November has come to a close, and here is everything that the Isle has released in their latest dev blog that you need to be aware of. There is actually a lot to go through today. Update 5 news, Update 4's progress, human structures, dinosaur news, and the likes of that. The timestamps for everything are on the screen now. If you want to go to the specific parts you want, feel free to do so. And if you are new and want to check out more dinosaur gaming news, feel free to stick around and subscribe to the channel. Anyways, let's get right into the video. We have quite a bit of stuff regarding concept art and dinosaur news altogether. We have a new piece of concept art that I want to cover, and then we have some Utahraptor courting animations, which I'll be going over in the later part. Anyways, let's talk about this Compsognathus concept art, because this is some interesting stuff. The Isle's national, bin men, in a sense. This is compy. So let's have a look at the first image, shall we? This basically showcases where they could spawn. They are hiding under a log. This could be where they hide out when they're not looking for bodies to clean up. However, this could also be their spawn areas, or what they could look like, or where you could find them. The second image showcases compies catching bugs, unless they are scared of the bugs, of course. However, update 3 and 4 remedies this, or image 3 and 4 remedies this, because it shows the compies catching more bugs, a dragonfly, which could be some new ambient creatures in the game, bugs which small dinosaurs could be able to hunt. Then of course, they are also catching an AI lizard as well, which is nice because it indicates that there'll be more hunting opportunities for smaller dinosaurs with bugs and AI creatures like little lizards. Update 5 showcases the compies eating from a corpse, which obviously is what we know of at the moment. When you go off and you leave a corpse, these will probably come and just absolutely ruin the corpse and eat it up. You don't need to actually, eat it up, but you need to be careful because they're going to be eating all the meat from that corpse that's left unattended, so don't leave your corpses unattended. Image 6 showcases compies being able to snatch and eat eggs from a nest. This basically ties into nesting in the future, perhaps like if you're leaving a corpse unattended. If you leave a nest unattended, a compy pack will come up, run up, eat some of the eggs, and then run away before you can come back, which means obviously less dinosaurs will be able to spawn on your nest because some of your eggs have been destroyed, which is something now that you'll have to stay well aware of. Image 7 is basically a group of compies being able to hunt the hipsies in the game. I assume this will also tie into smaller juvenile dinosaurs as well, which the compies will be able to pounce and hunt. This could be the first time we see small AI creatures hunt in packs, and also hunt down smaller player-based creatures, which is going to be pretty neat. I would like that a lot, actually, because hipsies, they can pretty much get away from anything and hide away from anything, but if there's a pack of AI compies hunting them down, then that's pretty neat and they'll be dealt with. And image 8 is the final thing. Like modern day birds, the compies will be able to pick stuff out of Dinosaur's mouths or crocodile mouths. This obviously might not be the case for dinosaurs in general, but Dinosaurus will definitely have this modern day or the Isle set dentist version, which is the compies, which is pretty neat. The next thing I want to talk about now is the Utahraptor courtship kind of thing going on. This was showcased in a teaser video at the end, a 10-second teaser showcasing some stuff that will be coming in the nesting and stuff like that update, which is coming in the future. I think it's update 6, I'm not too sure. That being said, it showcases a small animation. You have 2 new calls here for the Utahraptor, and you have some kind of flirting animation where the dinosaur puts its arms out, and another one where the dinosaur chirps a little bit, which is pretty neat. So this looks like there'll be courting coming to the game before you can mate and stuff like that. So this should be or might be one of those things, or it could be some kind of friendly call that you can do and new stuff when it comes to that. That being said, I like it a lot. Personally, I love the hyper-realism that the Isle is going for, and I can't wait to see more of these mating calls, especially for different dinosaurs like Tonontostegocarnotaurus. I really want to see what their mating and courtship kind of calls are. What's your opinion on these? Let me know in the comments down below. The tracking system that we all know and love has been updated once again. Now this makes it a lot more balanced according to the developers who have been talking about this. So essentially it is a visualization update, basically showcasing the image that I've got on the screen now, which is basically we're going to be talking about that. Well, essentially you have a cone and the footprints as well, but they've made it so you can see these through dense foliage, which makes it so much easier to track dinosaurs. I remember when I used to play, you'd always have that issue where where you get lost because you can't actually see them through bushes and stuff like that. That being said, the cone also tracks the rough direction of where that dinosaur has gone, which allows you to hunt it as well. Scent icons are also back on the compass compared to how they were before. However, you know, group scent is also back on the compass as well, which is very nice. I'm glad that the scent stuff is now back on the compass compared to how it was before. It's a lot nicer and a lot cleaner that way. Moving into human structures now, we have a lot of human structures to showcase you all. There is so much. I literally just need to get into these. The first one is a floor texturing, just going to be on the side. So I don't know, is it over there or is it over there? Either way, it's pretty neat. Anyways, image 2 is a large facility building for the humans, which will most likely be added to the map at a later stage, maybe in like an update 3.5 or some kind of retrospect version of that. There are solo panels which are on the building as well, which I assume would be able to generate power for these buildings too. Overall, I really like this. You can get on the building as well with the ladders, so humans will be able to climb those ladders and get to the top. But yeah, I like this structure. It's very nice. Image 3 showcases shelves that will go into a large facility building, perhaps a storage building. Speaking of a large facility building, image 4 is basically the aisles version of an Amazon warehouse. You have an entrance of what looks like to be some kind of depot with a bunch of different garage doors for cars to be able to come in and out, so you can basically drive from there and in there, deliver some goods, leave, and then come back with more stuff, which is very neat. This is basically an Amazon warehouse in the aisle, and I'm quite happy to see this. This will look very good in the docks and in the large areas, the larger compounds for the humans. Image 5 showcases a small office in what looks like the warehouse. Basically, the storage containers and boxes. I love the detail on this. I would assume the humans won't have to sort through all those boxes, but I guess that's storage options if they want to go on that level of detail. You can maybe get boxes, store stuff in and stuff like that. Image 6 is a roof extractor fan, and there's nothing much I can talk about there. It's pretty neat. It's got a lot of detail, and that's it. But image 7 is another office that looks like it's in a different building than the other office. It has the standard dial computer, which I really wish one day the humans will be able to go in and just surf the web, the aisle web, maybe kind of buy some more ammo and stuff like that. I think that'll be really neat to have in the game. Those computer terminals, make them useful so you can actually have to sit at those desks at one point to get some stuff. Anyways, I absolutely love all of these new human stuff. So yeah, let me know your thoughts about this because they look so nice and I can't wait for them to finally come to the game when they do. Update 4 is something that we all know is taking a while. However, we actually have some more stuff from Kiss and Kitten, which he said in the roundup of the dev blog. So I can finally talk about more Update 4 stuff, potentially just delaying Update 4 by me talking about it by the looks of it. However, she did say some neat stuff, and I feel like it's stuff that I need to go over. It's kind of answering some questions on why Update 4 has taken so long, and some other stuff that's coming in the future that could have been in Update 4, but isn't because it's technically not tied to stuff that are in Update 4. That being said, she said this: we have a few more things we want to polish and solidify before we fully release Update 4, but we are quite satisfied with the initial results, which has led us to expanding on diets even more. The diet system has a lot more depth than we initially released it with, as we wanted to take our time and carefully assess its impacts on the ecosystem. Kiss and Kitten then goes on to say this: some of the changes to come in a later update will center around mixing dietary elements that have effects that can be tailored to your individual playstyle. We'll be maintaining that one of each element will still be required for a dietary growth boost, but we will be introducing combinations of diet elements that can result in substantial changes to movement speed, stamina, regeneration, damage, and etc. Depending on what exactly you are eating. If you like going fast, there will be a dietary combination for that. That is something that excites me a lot. The fact that you'll be able to, in a future update, tailor your diet to increase your stats in specific things is incredible. I wonder if it's going to be a full long-term thing while you eat that, or it's just going to be a buff while you have that full diet of those stuff. Very interesting stuff. We see now why Update 4 is taking so long, but it also looks like they're also planning on things for the update which are coming in the future, with future updates to tailor other things, which is pretty neat. And the final thing that I need to tell you all about is Update 5, because it's most likely the title of this video. That being said, Update 5 is something that Kissen actually talked about quite a bit, and in the dev blog, Update 5 was talked about quite a lot, and this is because Update 4 is starting to be completed. We've known this since September, and they've started working on Update 5 for quite some time now. So, Kissen basically said this: with Update 4 coming to a close, I can reveal some elements of Update 5, which is largely reconstructing how nesting occurs in the Isle. While some of the basic elements you have come to know will still be present, we are adding more engagement to the experience. Players will have to engage in courtship displays, form a bond, and then create the nest together, varying by species. There will be different requirements for the type of nest your animal creates and different incentives to nest in certain areas as well. We aim to deliver an in-depth parental experience so you can really bond with players you create the nest with and invite to your nest, which will make the stress all the more dire when your nest and offspring are inevitably threatened with brutality by outside forces. In addition to this, the skin system is also underway, which changes to patterns and colours and a means for unlocking different skins and patterns through gameplay, maintaining an exploratory commitment to allowing server owners to decide how they want a species visually represented on the server before we go. That's pretty much everything you need to know about Update 5. The fact that you'll have to do more stuff in order to make a nest now, which will make you play for even longer, which I guess they're just increasing the amount of playtime for players here, you know, the amount of depth you need to go into. Hopefully there'll be servers where you don't have to take so long to make a nest, because a lot of players might just log out before it finishes because they might have their dinner finished or work to attend. I don't know, I wonder how long it's going to take. There's only a matter of fact we have to wait and see here, but that's the Update 5 stuff, and skin stuff is neat as well. They seem to be going down a path of Titan style by unlocking skins as you go across, rather than getting them all there ready for you, which is pretty neat. I like the idea that you can unlock skins in the future. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. I'd love to know your opinions on all this. Anyways guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. There was a lot to go through regarding the Isle updates for this month, a big recap. Hopefully I've been able to recap it nicely for you all. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you all have a fantastic day, and I'll see you all in the next one. Have a great day. Peace.